big one?
Yeah, Sears done a knee injury. The Sears is being scanned right now. Look, it's not an insignificant injury, which is a hell of a blow. Just skipping the first 20 minutes of a campaign and what he means to the team on and off the field. So it's a big blow. But it's not, you could be faced with a grade 2 MCL, which is 6 weeks, or he could be more serious than that. But he'll be out for a few weeks, yeah, at least. I hope it's nothing more serious than that.
Bonga, okay.
Bonga's done some hamstring damage. I'm not sure. He's also being scanned, so I'm not sure of the thing. But I don't think they're in the mix for next week, obviously.
Obviously, I mean, what a great performance. I mean, it's not often that you look at a game like that and such a star-studded New Zealand team is almost lucky to get nil. You guys were fantastic. I mean, you must be over the moon with that.
Yeah, I heard that they gifted it to us. I didn't think that was the case at all. I felt that that entire second half where we only got one intercept try. If you were sitting in the coach's box, which is to the left, to past the 10-yard line, the whole game, except for the 2 breakaways, was played on the left, and we just. Sure, Kitshoff be the first guy to admit it. We butchered two or three lineouts in their 22. We dropped the ball, knocked it on, and the pick and go under their line. So I was pleased with our dominance. I'm not sure. Probably we took it as clinical, nearly as clinical as we liked. But it's great to see our maul going again. It's great to see the scrum plan work perfectly. We knew they'd put everything into defending those first scrums. We wore it there, and you can see that try that's in the build up to Stephen's try. Their flank is so desperate to stay on that scrum to prevent the pressure that Sia got reasonable yards and Stephen scored. So from a planning point of view, defensive was excellent. I saw flashes on attack. I just think we dropped it a few too many balls.
And the professional of the Springboks really pitched up in any sort of worries that
I haven't been worried about them since like I've said to you guys a few times. They're exceptional. I think especially Steve can answer it, but those guys. They've bought in completely the campaign. They want to win a Super Rugby trophy here at the Stormers. Obviously, game time's an issue, and they'll just get better and better. Yeah.
You guys have been preaching about getting Cape Town smiling. How nervous were you before this game? Were the guys doing it, and then afterwards they did what they?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've got a very friendly pharmacist who's quite liberal with photocopies of scripts. No, I'm joking. It's a joke. Sorry, it's a joke. Obviously not. I felt quite a bit of pressure because I thought we'd done so much so well. We had the Springboks our last year at Newlands. We trained really well. It's good vibe in the team. It seemed like things could only go wrong, if you know what I mean. Because I thought all our processes and the buy-in of the players and the way we're working was there. So it would just be a great. So that pressure of trying to, you don't want to disappoint, rather. And I thought today was a seismic game for us to show that either it's another false dawn or we're in it. And I think hopefully we've answered that question.
Well, fact, especially Kitshoff, it must be pleasing to see them going, and also the performance of Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones,
Sorry,
Mr. Roberts.
Mr. Roberts, yes.
Yeah, I thought Herschel obviously was outstanding. I thought Jamie Roberts was brilliant. He kept things calm. His defence was exceptional. I mean, our defence, I can't Google it because I don't know how you do, but last time one of the best attacking teams in the history of the tournament scored 0 points is remarkable. So defensively, Jamie was brilliant, and I think he helped Herschel and exactly per plan. And that's a crazy thing. Other than us not scoring those opportunities in the second half, I think things went to plan. We knew the scrum would take a reward. Kitshoff in France knew that to stick around to 56 to lay the platform for what happened for the back 20 minutes.
Obviously now, next week, you got to top this performance. Otherwise, it will feel like you plunging again.
Plunging again?
Plunging, yeah. If you don't perform like you...
No, of course, I was being flippant, no. But I think that's what delights me so much about today. We probably poorly delivered or lost 4 or 5 lineouts. We dropped 5 or 6 balls. We gave away 3 holding penalties. So what's nice is you walk in having beaten, I think, the 3rd seeds and the bookmakers, 27-0, and there's so much room for improvement, which is really exciting for us.
But you're also encouraged by the fact that you guys didn't lose a gear when Sia went off. There's that maturity in the team.
Yeah, that's why I give Stephen and then let Peter Steph credit. I mean, it was seamless. I mean, you would have thought to lose the talismanic Springbok captain is great guy and a great player that the team would look bewildered. And they, you know, I thought, jeepers, especially the first half an hour, 20 minutes in the second half, we were totally in control. So no, it's credit to Stephen, and they knew that we knew that Sia wouldn't play the whole game. We just thought it might be a bit later. That's it.
Oh, but you mentioned you spoke about the other injuries. You didn't mention Jaco Kitshoff. What?
I thought Jaco Kitshoff, we don't know yet. It's genuine truth. He thinks he's okay, so that's pretty good. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. I think that guy's going to go far, far, far in South African rugby. Just a freak, and yeah. So I hope it's not too serious.
What was the injury?
Groin. Just twisted his groin. You see, didn't feel it go.
Okay.
But,
Stephen, just being in the middle, I mean, it felt really tense from where we were sitting. What's your thoughts on?
Yeah, I think it was absolute team performance. The way the guys made their tackles, carried hard. Dobson mentioned we made a couple of mistakes, but how we bounced back after that, putting them under pressure again, winning the ball back within a couple of phases, and putting the pressure back on them was exceptional. So. First couple of minutes was tense. I think it was like a 3-minute ball in play. Lungs were burning, and then after that, the guys just got into the grooves and started performing well.
Maybe you can speak on this, but similar defensive pattern to what the Springboks played in the World Cup. You just completely shut the ball down from getting to the outside for most parts of the game.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of credit to Norman and our outside backs for driving line speed and putting the passes under pressure. I think it actually worked out very well today. I think they made a couple of silly errors trying to go out the back and actually drop the ball. The virtual strike came like that, and I think the guys really pushed hard and put them under a lot of pressure.
Stephen, I mean, you've played against New Zealand teams often. I mean, is this one of the most dominant performances that you've had against the team from New Zealand, if not the most?
Yeah, it felt very dominant. I think as soon as we got our maul going and we got our scrums going, I think just the snowball effect of dominance just came through, and that just put us on the front foot when it came to our carries and defensive patterns. So it felt like a dominant performance, and we'll go back Monday, fix the smaller errors, and just try and keep building and get some consistency in our game.
Stephen, just your thoughts on the breakdown battle. It seemed to be quite a tough battle out there, but you guys seem to also get a lot of joy out of that, winning a few penalties, which you're able to kick to the corner there.
Yeah, we got a couple of guys who love sticking their head in the breakdown and being in the thick of things, and yeah, luckily we got a couple of rewards. I think Yaku blew the breakdown exceptionally well, and he actually allowed guys to have a full contest at the breakdown. Same for the Hurricanes. I think when they got over the ball, he allowed the contest, and they came away with a couple of holding on penalties.
So it seems the new thing in rugby, or what's working for South Africa, is the 6-2 split on the bench. Is that something that you're seriously considering for the rest of the?
No. I mean, we probably will do it from time to time, but we knew that, you know, to be fair to the Springboks, obviously we have to have 2 front rows. That's non-negotiable. You know, Sia hasn't a massive. Jaco Kitshoff, I don't think he barely played Curry Cup last year.
No, yeah.
He did. So I knew, and Johanna Toy has been out for a fortune. So we knew we just didn't have the forwards, enough forwards who were guaranteed to 80 minutes, you know. So that's why we went 6-2. It is edgy in the back. Like you look when Ruandel starts cramping and one scrum off, Herschel's got a sore sternum. I mean, we'll definitely play with it, and there might be more of an argument when we come back onto full strength. Having said that, we just like Lisa and Benambi, but over the next 2 weeks, we're going to welcome back Tokyo Christus, Kobus Visa, and JD Schickerling to my mind are potential international forwards. So it might be a case. There's no point in going 6-2 if that forward sitting there is going to have no impact whatsoever. You know, if he's not established sort of. So we'll play with it. It worked for us today. If we didn't have that today, cause especially when you got, I don't think one forward sub other than the props was voluntary. You know, someone got a stinger. Sia always did his thing, and whoever the other one was. And yeah, could say his scoring. So it was 3 of the back, 5 of the pack. So thank God we were 6-2. I'm a genius. Stop, write it. Your laptop's there.
I'm going to name it the Storm Squad.
That's the Storm Squad.
Kobus, JD and Trucky, did you say back next week? Or?
Yeah, JD might be another week. Truck and Kobus are definitely back next week.
We're talking about next week. Today we only had 18,000 people here. Obviously, more people will come after this performance.
Well, that was the plan. That's why one of the things was today was always going to be, there's obviously there are a few factors against today in terms of crowd. One is the Mets, the Cape Town Tens. I think people are unused to rugby in the first week of February. It's the earliest Super Rugby start in the history of rugby. The guys aren't thinking 1st of February, they're thinking 22nd of February, they go to Superhero. Today should be Superhero Sunday, So you can catch a little bit by surprise. We all overspend over Christmas and New Year and that sort of thing. So, and also I think people have seen, wanted to see confirmation that what we're talking about at the Stormers is actually a possibility. So we're anticipating a fantastic occasion next week against the Northern rivals. I think we're really excited for next week.
Stephen, still go through that try. I mean, you drove your way through a few
Sidestep.
No, it's actually, I don't get it often, and I think my try scoring ratio is like 30 games, 1 try. So, no, it's happy to get one over the line.
All right. All good.
Celebrate.
Thank you very much, everyone.